So you have to eval the LLM and think about responsible AI. And I'm working on this notebook that lets anyone do that. Oh, there's who's at the door? So we have an eval notebook with responsible AI filter stuff. Let's sort of go through it. This will let you easily do eval magic. We have the classic groundedness, relevance, and coherence evals, and of course, safety metrics. And the safety metric, we have one called violence, and oh, there's someone at the door. Aren't you William Bartholomew, the former dev, now public policy responsible AI guy?
I am.
What do you have in your hand? You have a compass.
I have a compass here to guide you to responsible AI.
Thank goodness. So evaluation of LLMs, I use this thermometer, but what do you have in your hand there, William?
Have a compass to guide us to responsible AI.
So responsible AI, how did you get started?
So I joined the Office of Responsible AI after working on cybersecurity, and so working on public policy, kind of helping policymakers understand how to apply policy to responsible AI and help us all be safer.
You're a software engineer turned responsible AI guy. So why does that make sense?
It kind of started out, with me helping the responsible AI team and the cybersecurity team understand kind of how to apply the technology concepts and what is feasible, what isn't, what would make good implementation. And then, there was kind of a synergy there where, I could help talk technology, they could help talk policy, and it was a...
So as an AI chef yourself, you keep it real. All right. Okay, so do you tell the audience, why should a developer care about responsible AI, et cetera? Does it really matter?
Yes, it matters. Just like, we want the toaster to be safe, and a whole bunch of design decisions go into that. There's different kinds of testing, evaluation. We also want our software to be safe, and there's similarly equivalence in responsible AI for ensuring we can do that.
Well, developers, we have like unit testing, testing regimens. Does it overlap with what you're saying?
It does. There's different evaluations that can be applied. There's safety filters that can be put in place to make sure that the system isn't generating unsafe content or that users aren't providing unsafe content. And so a lot of the same concepts that apply for like security testing, safety and reliability apply equally to responsible AI.
And so if I'm a junior developer out there discovering AI, working with it, will one day a compliance officer be knocking on my cubicle or maybe even at my house remotely, or what is that scenario?
I'm hoping they're not going to turn up at your house. That would have its own safety issues, I believe. But there is this increasing trend for AI regulation around the world. We're seeing this with the EU AI Act. Was in the US, we're seeing both state and federal activity. And I'm going to be in Brazil in a couple of weeks because they're considering an AI bill as well.
So will there be AI bills everywhere?
I think, each country will assess the risk of what the potential impact is, but I think there will be some variation of AI regulation around the world.
Well, so every developer in every country will have to think about responsible AI in some shape or form. What are your tips for developers to get ahead of this coming trend?
I think one thing is, learning what responsible AI means, what are the principles behind it, is kind of that first step. And then, how do you apply it in your day-to-day work? What are the tools you use? When's the appropriate time to use them? But I think, one of the really important things is responsible AI is something you have to consider throughout the development lifecycle.
Really?
It's something you need to consider during design, all the way through to a system being operated.
Are there resources out there to learn more and become an expert like yourself?
There's lots of resources. One thing that Microsoft has been doing is we've been publishing things like our Responsible AI Standard, which is the tool that we use internally for managing our Responsible AI program. But we also provide features in our products, such as within Azure AI Studio, for doing evaluations of safety. And those are tools that developers can apply in their day-to-day development.
So let's say I'm like a veteran developer who's never touched AI and kind of hopes it goes away. What would you say to them?
I would say it's not going away. It's one of those things that's kind of going to stick with us. But, AI has also been around for a long time. It's not necessarily that new. One example I give is, when you're taking photos with whatever camera phone you choose, like, there's AI helping, balance the colors and, framing the face. And, we are moving into this new era of generative AI and, agentic AI. And so, exactly how you apply reliability and safety and other responsible AI concepts is evolving, but it's not going away.
Is this is the reason why we're talking about this and governments are caring about this is because citizens are afraid of it, or what are the phenomenon driving this?
I think that there is this concern from people, and you see this concern with any unknown or new technology change is, how do I know I can trust this? And knowing that certain approaches were taken during development helps people build that trust. And so that's one of the reasons why responsible AI is important, because we want the AI to be there to empower people.
It's easy to forget that the camera was a fearful thing, the film projector was a fearful thing, the car was a scary thing. So we're in that era right now. William, you are someone who is enabling Microsoft and other companies to sort of learn about this. What is your parting words to every technology professional out there on this front?
I think one thing is, look at what your principles are. What are you trying to do with your software? And then look at, how you can use things like Azure AI Studio to help you enable those principles within the software you build.
Okay, well, thank you for the compass. I'm going to need this in the kitchen. Appreciate it, William. And I just want to thank you all for tuning in to a very special episode. We are very honored to have you here, and I can't wait to see what you do with your future now that you are that dev public policy guy. Thank you, Rye Guy. Bye.
Thank you.